Dinner to the man, can't fear him no more. So the grand don't feel it no more. You were driving the mean up, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Like this, what you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see sore. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a bug. You still feel paralyzed above some track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients?
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Has this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie from UNC. And they help him out of bounds after a gain of close to 3, so 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He sent a man in motion. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Right to the air with Smith. He lofts it deep left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, it's Smith. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Smith. He'll get this to Tucker. picks up a chunk.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Gabriel here from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. A well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be third and long.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Gabriel. For big yards on the right side. He'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
What I like about that, Kate, I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He puts some juice on a deep throw. Touchdown! The Raiders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Again, it's Hampton. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. He picks up 15 on the play, and the Chargers will have a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Herbert on first down. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. Herbert now off the play fake. Headed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Back to the air, Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. It's a gain of 22. And the Chargers will have a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
first chance inside the red zone for the Chargers. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Hampton now up the middle. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about 18. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Herbert from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. It's only a chip shot from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Peter, run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st down, ball at the 36. From the gun, Gabriel. He logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Going again on 2nd. Gabriel escapes out to the left. He's keeping it.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. You need to see a quarterback evade the pressure or get that 1st down anyway.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You could feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Set, ready.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
52 Blue.
Going on 3rd down, Gabriel. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Las Vegas.
Let's go now.
Pistol snap, Gabriel. Connects on the crosser. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Ready? Ready?
Gabriel going to throw again on second. This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down.
Snap yellow, 22.
Gabriel setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders now lead by 10. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Escapes the pocket. Continuing to move past the 45. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Delta, ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Running it with Hampton. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 17. And he sails that one up the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Pass is caught at the 9. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers making a one-score game in the first half. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Striker, here we go. Blue, ready?
Now fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready.
To throw now. Here's Gabriel. This one finds Thornton. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the 1st.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Ready.
Gabriel here from the gun. He puts a man under it deep down the left. That one connects. He has the touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Brought in, inside the 20. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers make it a one-score game before halftime. Len McConkey with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 4.
Chargers 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 52 Bulls.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, up the middle, it's pretty tough for this safety to make a play through all the traffic. You want to range outside? You want to get into his domain? You better be careful because this strong safety will put you on your back.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. It's an option give to Judkins. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards of the end block. It's 3rd down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Down. Field, block, 60 red.
3rd and long for him here. It's his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's it 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Black ultra. Set, hut, set.
Here's Gabriel. He lofts it deep left. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
Chargers 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bringing the offense defense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses his sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move the forward, get some small yards on it, though. Quarterback's best friend, security blanket. When it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. 16 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
And I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here's Herbert. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it, in close. It's an LA touchdown. The Chargers make it a one-score game before halftime.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 4.
Chargers 24.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
First and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Here we go.
Pistol snap, Gabriel. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Striker. Yellow. 43. Ready.
Gabriel's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down.
In punt formation for the Raiders.
Ball taken in at the 36. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Ready.
2nd and 6 now. On the left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Yellow, line. Here we go.
A good left side to Genty. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Yellow.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Gabriel, 1st and 10. Got for big yards on the right side. And he stops just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Okay, ready? Shot, 17. Down. Cut.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders put the lead coming out of halftime. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. The Raiders drive their lead to 11. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Going right this time with Hampton. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. A play fake. Now Herbert's a throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Now the inside give to Hampton. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Play action now for Herbert. It's an interception. No, it's an incomplete pass. Or a risky throw nearly picked off. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down that sideline. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Devin White hauls him down.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. gun here. It's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. They'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on fourth. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. Here's Hampton. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. Play action pass, a shot that comes down the road in what looked like a very plain play.
Second and 8. Completed to his running back. And he's able to take this one down at the 25. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense set for a first and 10. They'll toss it to Hampton. Gets to space right side. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
Chargers, 32.
Raleigh's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Ready, ready. Spike 30, track over.
Gabriel now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Ready?
Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. That's completed right side. Oh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but so would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Counter give to Jency. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, Gabriel. He fires one deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
10 black, 6, mega. 10.
Gabriel here from the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down, ball at the 36. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. First down, ball at the 36. Back to Hampton. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the out route. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
This is Hampton, right side. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Lead.
Hey, go lion. 5-9. Ready?
Herbert from the gun. Downfield, and he has McConkey. He'll get it down to the 24-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
Set.
They'll run it here with Hampton. Juke the defender. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Down, Los Angeles.
Lion. Crowd right.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
And that was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
The throw is caught. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers take a 4th-quarter lead.
Los Angeles.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 35.
Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a good yardage builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Black, 95. Hut.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for the Raiders first.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Who set it down, score him at the 38.
The 38-yard line.
Come on, set. Hut.
Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Down. Black Ultra. Yellow, 47.
Throwing from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. But once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Gabriel setting up to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. Chargers to take over as he records his 10th career INT. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a third and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, they'll pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Herbert now off the play fake. Into the hands of Conklin. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
2nd and 13. Has him on a quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. That was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Raiders loading up the secondary on 3rd down. Count them, 6 DBs on the field. Looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Cameron Dicker for the Chargers field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
This is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
39.
Obviously, Kate, that miss would have made it a touchdown game. Think of it this way. It's still a touchdown game. But instead of it forcing overtime, now it's going to give them a loss.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Pistol snap, Gabriel. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders losing by 4. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go now. 50, green. You, yellow. Ready?
Gabriel's going to throw. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Red, 38.
Here he is to throw. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. 10 black. Set.
Setting up to pass. This throw is caught. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Timeout called by the still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
45, White. Blaster, 6. Set.
He'll look to throw it. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game.
Daniel Carlson on 40-point after.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Chargers 39.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They've got a man in motion. Back to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers will have a first. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Trying to push it deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. Very short kick here from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it'll be for the game winner.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Ready.
On play action, here's Gabriel. They left him wide open. It's complete.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
16 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
Set, punt. Black 40. Set, punt.
First down, Gabriel. Taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big leg from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
27-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open and drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Again, it's Hampton. And 2 yards are all he can get since 3rd down.
Carlos Basham on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hampton now up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's got it to him yet again. That is Kupp. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. He puts some power on it. He's got it deep downfield. Into the red zone. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. And that is his 4th touchdown perception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history.